A very important part to drawing a cartoon is the cartoon's facial expression, because that's what's going to give the cartoon life. That's what really is going to give away the whole spark of the cartoon. So for example, let's look at our example here. Let's call him Timmy. So Timmy here is a soccer player. You can see that his head is much larger than what is supposed to be if it was supposed to be a realistic drawing. Well, it's a cartoon, so it's not. So you're going to see the facial expressions. The eyes and the mouth are going to be the predominant things in the cartoon. So that's the first thing that you see once you look at the drawing itself. So let's use him as our go-to figure when we draw different facial expressions for Tim. So for example, here you see that he's very happy. He has a big smile. His eyes are open wide. So if we're going to do Tim with, let's say, with being bored, his eyes are going to be, the size of the eyes, depending on the style that you want to do a cartoon, is going to be just as large, but you're going to have to pay attention to the way that the eyelids work. So, like this. See how they're kind of closed? You're going to have the same shape to his head, because that's not going to change. That's very deterministic of the cartoon in itself. But his mouth, you can see, compared to what it was before, is very small. And dimples are a very important part in the cartoon. So you can see that when we smile, we have big dimples. When you're bored, or when you keep your mouth shut, the dimples don't show up as much. So then from there, pay attention to, like I said, the eyes. All the other characteristics of the cartoon stay the same. Well, here I kind of messed up, but it's okay. You can get the general idea of the cartoon. You see the hair is pretty much the same, but you can still tell it's the same character, somewhat. So pay attention to the mouth and the eyes. So now we're going to say that Timmy is scared. If something startles him, then things are going to change. His mouth is going to be, again, very large. His eyes are going to be large, and you can exaggerate these features to really give life to the cartoon. So, oops, sorry, my hand. Like that. You like some extra features like this. Dimples, again, very important. Same shape to the head, right? There you go. That's better. And then look at the positioning of the neck as well. So when you're scared, you kind of jolt back. The neck here is proposed forward compared to here where it's straight. Or if he's interested or something, the neck in this case would be maybe leaning forward like this. But here you see how the eyes, like I said before, the eyes are wide, the mouth is very large, even larger than it was before. And you can add some details, like maybe show a little bit of his eyes, how he changed his eyes. It's so big you can actually see a little bit of the iris. So yeah, let's just do one more for fun. So let's say, so we have he's bored, he's scared, he's happy, and let's just do one that he's in love, or he is, he has a crush on someone. He's just seen his crush. So this one, again, the eyes are going to be somewhat closed, somewhat different. We kind of, what's going to give life to the cartoon, again, is the facial expression. So pay attention to what I do here. So with this one, you can see that he's somewhat still smiling, but he's a little, he is lost in his way with words. So then you can add little other effects like this. Or, I don't know, little details always show up like that. And see how you can see how he's leaning forward, maybe, like. That. He's leaning forward a little bit as his lover goes by. So the expression to the cartoon is very important to giving life to it. You can see that these four are very different types of drawings, but you can tell that they're pretty much the same character. Why? Again, like we said, the shape of the head is the same, the features of the hair stay the same, but it's really the eyes and the mouth that change the most.